Hey, what's up guys? Paul here. Welcome to Hub City Drones. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. Hey, if you haven't done it already, please remember hit that subscribe and that notify button for me so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Today we're going to check out my newest GPS drone. It's from a company I have not purchased a drone from yet, CONTIXO, and this is their F31 foldable pocket drone. Brushless motors, it's got a 4K UHD adjustable camera on the front, GPS, which means it has all the built-in failsafe features, the return to home, low battery, all that good stuff, which actually makes this a perfect starter drone for beginners. So if you're browsing Amazon and YouTube looking for your first drone to get, I would absolutely recommend this one. And you can't beat the price either. Right now on Amazon, this little dude's only $210.99, but I got to do one better for my viewers. I reached out to CONTIXO and they answered back with a 10% off coupon code. It's right down there in the description. I'll put the link for the drone in the description as well. Right around $190. That's an absolute steal for this little drone, you guys. Let's go unbox it. We'll check out everything we get with it. I'll set it all up, show you how to do that. It's really easy to do. Then we're going to take this dude outside. We're going to put him up in the air and we're going to see just what he can do. Let's go get started. Guys, let's check this little dude out, get him out of the box. This is the box it comes in. Looks like I got a little bit of damage in shipping, but it's in a pretty good case, so we should be all right. Very cool. All right, here we go. Voila! Put that over there. Oh, it's packaged really well. Don't need that. Very cool. So it is a hard-sided cloth covered case. Very nice case too. I really like this case. Has the CONTIXO logo on the front. And then you have your two zippers and your little handle to carry it wherever you need to go. All right, here we go. The good stuff. Time for the good stuff. Ta-da! All right, let's do the lid first. Clean everything out of the lid here. I see something else in there. Cool. So we get one USB Type-C charger with a drone propeller removal tool or Phillips head screwdriver. One full set of spare blades. They are hinged propellers, so that's really cool. You even get some extra screws with it as well. Just remember guys, when you put your propellers on, they do have to go on a certain arm. Each of these blades will have an A or a B on it, so make sure you put it on the A arm, the A propeller on the A arm, and the B propeller on the B arm. And the arms on the drone will have the alphabet tagged right in it too. So you can't, it's not confusing. Just match up the alphabet and you'll be good to go. If you don't, you may not like the way your drone's gonna fly. The manual, the most important part of this drone. All right, let's get this out of here and see what we got in here. I really like, everything's packaged really nice. Come on, there we go. So what do we got first here? So first it looks like we have a VIP club for CONTIXO. Scan your QR code, enter the club. While that's really cool, you get an extended 1-year warranty on top of the warranty you already get for the drone. Special offers, giveaway programs, discounts. Cool. I've not seen one of those in any of my drones before. And then of course it has their social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just scan the QR code and follow them. And your QR code to scan for your limited 1-year limited manufacturer's warranty. Say that 10 times real quick. QR code, scan it, or the web page is right here. Go to it, register your drone. Do this as soon as you get your drone so that it's under warranty before you put it up in the air. So yeah, take advantage of it. Sign up for the VIP club and it looks like you get 2-year limited manufacturer warranty. Super cool. Now, the manual. This is a really well illustrated manual. It is in 2 languages. I believe it's French. I think that's French. Don't quote me on it, but I'm almost certain that's what that is. And English. It's only 41 pages long, but it is super detailed, and the illustrations are great in the manual. I'm hoping you can see all that, but it's like tells you everything you need to know about the drone, the controller, what everything is on the controller, what your LED screen shows, which I'll show you in a minute. So really good manual. Got a troubleshooting code back there. Very cool. Read your manual, guys. Please don't take this drone out of the box, charge the battery, put it up in the air. You'll end up crashing it or not knowing how it flies, what it can and can't do. Always read your manual. Live it, learn it, know it. Don't be a drone dummy. All right, enough of that. Here we go. Ooh, look at all that. That's cool. I really like the case. Everything's form fitted, so that's super cool. So let's check out our drone engine here first. There it is. You do only get 1 battery with this drone, but they do sell extra batteries. And I'll be honest with you, I've already ordered one and it's on the way, but the price, $34.99 on Amazon, not a bad price for a spare battery. I'll put the link in the description. Click on it, go get you a battery. You're going to want 2 of them. And they even have an extra slot in here. So you can see here, you can put 1 battery goes here and the other one can go right there. So that's cool. It's already got the space for 2 batteries. So it is a 7.7 volt, 1820 mAh LiPo drone engine or LiPo battery with a USB-C charging port on it. And I'll show you that in a minute. So you just take the USB cord that it came with and you plug it in here. It's real simple. I mean, self-explanatory. You just plug it in here. It does take 150 minutes to charge, or 2.5 hours. And you get a total of 25 minutes of flight time out of it. Now just remember, guys, that's in absolute perfect condition. So you're more than likely going to get, I would say, 20 to 23 minutes out of a battery, which is still pretty good for a GPS drone. So if you get the extra battery, hell, you have almost damn near an hour worth of flight time. So really super cool. And the power button is on the battery. This is the drone power button as well. And you just press it in, the lights will go light up. All 4 lit. Your drone would turn on if it was in the drone. And these will also blink and go and light up individually as you're charging the battery. And when they're all charged, or when the battery is fully charged, they'll all be lit up. You do need a 5 volt 2 amp charger box to charge the battery. It says 2 amp or 2.1 amp, so you got a pretty decent range right there. Use the charger box from your cell phone or something like that. That'll absolutely work. Turn it off. Now when you turn it off, you got to be patient because it does take a few seconds for the lights to go away. And that's it. It's off. Cool. All right, let's check out this controller. This is a cool looking controller, you guys. So it's a 2.4 gigahertz controller. Your FPV or video transmission is actually 5 gigahertz. So don't get that confused with 5G cell phone. It's a totally different thing. Wow, this controller actually has pretty good weight to it. It takes 2 AA batteries, not included. And I really love the fact this dude has grip sticks on it. Check that out. I love a controller with the grip sticks. So cool. Which means the cell phone holder is under your 2 antennas up here, and it's on top. Just give it a good tug. It'll click open like that. Lean it forward, and then just undo your little tab right here. Easier said than done, huh? There it goes. And it goes down, and your phone just rests in here. It's got a pretty decent width that it opens up, so that's really cool. I use the Samsung Note 20 Ultra, pretty wide phone, and it fits in here with no problem at all. All right, let's take this cover off of here. Maybe. There it goes. You do have an LCD screen, which is super cool. I'll turn it on so you can see it. Very cool. Tells you your drone battery level, your controller battery level. This is your signal strength for that's the battery level for the drone. That'll fade as your battery on your drone fades. Tells you your distance and height, that's in meters. Your GPS, if you're on or off, number of satellites, and the mode you're in. The controller defaults to mode 2. If you want to fly it in mode 1, you can change it to mode 1. It's really simple to do. You just hold this lock button right here, power on the drone, and then long press your return to home button, which is this button right here. Voila, you're in mode 1. Do the same thing to go back to mode 2. Turn it on, let that go, mash this button in, back to mode 2. Now, one good thing about it is whatever mode you're in or you prefer, it'll stay in that mode. When you turn the controller off and back on, it doesn't automatically default back to that mode 2, so that's cool. Joysticks feel really comfortable. I like the way they feel. So the lock button here on the front, this is your emergency stop, and this also locks and unlocks the motors. One click will unlock the motors. If you long press it, it's going to be your emergency stop. And remember, if you hit that, the drone's going to fall out of the air wherever it's at. Hit that emergency stop button if you absolutely have to. Here is your video and camera button. One click, takes a picture, long press it. It'll start taking a video. This is really cool. I like this controller. On the top is your speed button. It is a 2-speed drone. You have your high and your low. This is your camera adjustment wheel. Up and down, I believe it's 0 degrees to 180 degrees. I want to say, I think that's right. Little breather vents here in the back. This wheel's just for show. And then this button over here is your auto takeoff and your auto land button. Tap it, drone will shoot up in the air. If the drone's ready to land and you're close enough to the ground, tap it again, the drone will land. Really cool. I like the controller. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. We're going to fold this back up and get it out of the way. Just like that. Don't let that click freak you guys out. You didn't break it. It does make a pretty decent sound click when you close it up. All right. And these will lock shut. There they go. Cool. All right, now for the drone. Let's get him out of the bag. I'm going to take the battery out too because we'll stick it in there while we have him out and going over him here. Get this bag out of the way. There we have it. The F31 from Contixo. Ooh, boy, those arms lock into place really good. That's awesome. Cool, I like that. And that's it. He opens up just like that. And that is our F31 drone. Really cool looking. Slide the battery in. The battery just slides in the back like so. You have your little connectors up here and just pop it in. I usually take my fingers up to the top like this and I just push it right in there and in it goes. It's locked in. Take it out, just squeeze these little things here and it slides right back out. And like I showed you before, hold the power button in and he'll start up. So we have one LED light on the back. This will change different colors and do different things depending on what you're doing. GPS mode, your calibration. I'll show you all that when we test fly it. So we do have 4 brushless motors on it. Really cool. And again, they are hinged propellers. This is said to be a level 7 wind resistance. That's pretty damn good. That's a lot of wind. Then where do we got? Under here is our optical flow sensor with our serial number. Got your optical flow sensor there. On the other side is your SD card slot. Uncover it right here. Now it even tells you here on the sticker, use a class 10 U3 SD card or higher. It will handle the 4K and 2.7K that this camera on the front records and takes pictures in. Cool. Just remember, if you don't have an SD card in there, your pictures are going to be saved to your phone, but the video is only going to be in 720p. So if you want the 4K video or the 2.7K video, got to have that SD card in there. There's our camera. Adjustable up and down on a single axis gimbal. So it's got a little shock absorber in there. So I'll be curious to see how the video is when we fly it. But super cool. looking drone. So with the battery in it, I believe it's with the battery, it does weigh 8.6 ounces or 249 grams. So you technically do not have to register him with the FAA. Being right at the minimum weight, that 249 grams, I would probably register him anyway just to be safe. It's really simple to do. It costs you $5. You get a registration number, slap it on your drone somewhere. It's really easy. And I'll put a link also for a company I use that does pre-printed labels that you can stick on the drone. It has your registration number on it. You can put your name, phone number, email, whatever you want on it, and they just stick right on there. And they have a whole bunch of different colors. And I believe they're only like $7 or $8 for a pack of 6. A really cool deal. I've used them quite often, and I like that company. They make some really good stickers to put on here, and you don't have to write it or carve it into your drone. It's all right on there already. But I'll put the link for it down in the description. So the range on this thing, the FPV range is 1,000 feet or 300 meters. And then your controller range, this is the actual range the drone will go, is 2,000 feet or 600 meters. So you won't get your FPV range after you go over 1,000 feet. But if you want to go further and just using the controller, you'll lose your FPV. But if you're recording, the drone will continue to record to that max 2,000 feet. Now don't freak out if you can't see the drone, which you should keep it in your visual line of sight anyway. But it won't fly away from you if you go out of that 2,000 range. When it reaches it, it's going to lose its signal to the controller, and it's going to go into the failsafe feature of the return to home, and the drone's going to come right back to you. This does have the failsafe features in it while you're in GPS mode, which is really cool. So low battery, return to home. If you lose the connection to your controller, I think it's like for 4, 5, 6 seconds ish, somewhere around there, it will automatically come back to where it took off from as well. And then if you just freak out, want your drone to come home, you don't know where it is or what's going on with it, you can hit the return to home button on the controller I showed you, and the drone will come back to where it took off from. So very cool looking drone. I say we get this little dude set up so we can get him out and put him up in the air and check him out, see what he can do. I'm going to show you guys how to calibrate it, how to hook it up to the Wi-Fi, and I'll go over just a little bit of the settings on the app, and then I'll show you the rest of the app when we get him up in the air and check him out. We'll go through the app and the intelligent features. So cool, let's go get him set up. Okay guys, here we go. Time to get the F31 set up, calibrated, connected to the controller. We're going to connect to the drone's Wi-Fi, get this dude up in the air so we can see just what it can do. I'm really excited to see how this thing flies. All right, so the first thing you need to do is download the app, and it's the MRC Pro app. I'll put a picture of it there on the screen so you can see what it looks like, but it is free on the Apple Store and Google Play. After you have your app and everything downloaded, we're going to connect the drone to the controller. Now, the first time you do this, you have to pair the two of them. Really easy to do. After that, they'll pair each other all by themselves. So let's turn our drone on. Oh, I love that sound. All right, so now, first time pairing. Hold the lock button here in, and then slide the power button on. Let it go. It'll make another beep. It should, and that's letting you know it is connected to the drone. They are paired. You can see we're in mode 2. We have our drone and our controller battery levels. No satellite signals because we're indoors. We probably will pick some up though. All right, now the controller and the drone are paired. Now we have to connect to the drone's Wi-Fi. Really easy to do. Just open your Wi-Fi settings wherever they are on your phone. Now I get questions all the time. People asking me, do I need internet to fly the drone? Absolutely not. You do not need internet to fly the drone. All you need is a device that can connect to a Wi-Fi signal. If you have an old phone or tablet laying around, even if it doesn't have a cell phone provider, if it works and you can connect to a Wi-Fi signal with it, you can absolutely turn that into your drone phone. So there it is. It will refresh. It may not be there right away, but I blabbed away, so it did pop up. The CONTIXO F31. Go ahead and tap on it. Connecting, checking, checking the quality of our internet, but we don't need internet, so don't let that throw you off either. There you go, connected without internet. That is perfectly okay. Now, the first time you do this, you may even get a pop-up telling you, or asking you rather, if you want to keep the Wi-Fi connection or switch over to a cellular data connection. Keep the Wi-Fi connection. That's what we want. So we're good. Our controller and our drone are paired. We are now connected to the drone's Wi-Fi. So the next thing we need to do is calibrate this little dude. Really easy to do. We're going to do the compass calibration first. Now you can do this through the app as well, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the controller. And then when I go into the app a little bit and show you these settings, I'll show you where it's at, where you can do the same thing. All right, both joysticks down and to the left. Heard it beep, beep. Now you can see here our light is blinking. So horizontal calibration, that's what we're going to do first. Now it does not matter which way you turn the drone, left or right, 2 full turns. And that blinking light there in the back is going to turn from yellow to a green blinking light. And right there it goes. That means that first phase of the compass calibration is complete. Now we have to do the vertical calibration. Take the drone and hold it this way this time. Does not matter, camera down, camera up, and again, does not matter which way you go. Just 2 full turns. And that light will turn back to a solid yellow. And there it goes. Woo! Now it's green because it's picking up satellite signals, and wow, look at that, indoors, and this dude is picking up 11 satellites, back to 10 now, but that's really good for inside. All right, enough of that. I got a little excited. Let's calibrate the gyros. That's what's next. Same process, but now you're going to take your joysticks and you're going to go down and to the left. So here we go. You can see there the light blinked really, really quick. Your gyros are calibrated. I'll do it again. Watch the green light. Maybe. Come on. There it goes. So don't take the joysticks and mash them to the left. Go down and slide them over. I found that works a lot better that way, because you really have to be right in that, I guess that would be like the 7 o'clock positions. So anyhow, that's it, guys. We're calibrated. This dude is ready to be put up in the air. So let's go ahead and pop the app up on the screen here real quick. And I'm going to show you a few things on the app, just some of the settings, so you know what they are. So you can see there, you just got a couple of introduction screens there. This tells you what not to fly it, like don't fly it in a sandstorm or in snow. That's just self-explanatory. So you can hit that and get out of there. This next one is pretty cool. This is a little cheat sheet of the app. Tells you what every symbol on the app means, what it does. Really cool. So let's get out of there. All right. Now this little settings wheel up here in the top right hand corner, we're going to go ahead and click on it. These are your flight parameters. So you can see here everything is slid all the way to the left. That's the bare minimum. So you're at 15 meters altitude, 50 meters for your distance. Your orbit semi diameter is 5 and your return to home is 15. All you need to do is slide these all the way up like so. Now we're at 120 and 200 for our distance. This will get the drone's distance, the max it will go. The highest you can slide this altitude one is 120 meters. That converts to about 396 to 97 feet. Great fail-safe, so you do not break that 400-foot limit. That is the absolute limit you can bring that drone up. That's the height. Anything over that, FAA is going to track your ass down. I'm just kidding. But don't go over 400 feet. That's the law. All right. The semi-diameter, I'm always going to say that wrong. This is for your circle fly or your point of interest. I'm just going to leave it at 5, but you can slide it all the way up to 50 meters, and that's how big the circle will be that the drone will fly around in when you do the point of interest. Your return to home, I always keep mine right at about 35 feet. That's a little over 100 feet, but I know it'll go up high enough and fly over all the trees and the power lines where I'm flying at. Below all this is where I was telling you could go ahead and calibrate the drone this way. You have your geomagnetism calibration. Geomagnetism calibration. That's it. And your gyro. That's your compass, the first one. The bottom one, gyro, it already says what it is. But you can tap these little circles over here to the right, and you can do the calibration that way if you want. That's pretty much it, guys. I want to just show you these features so you don't put the drone up in the air and it's not going but, you know what, 30 feet away and only 100 feet high, and you can't figure out why. A lot of times it's called beginner mode, but I don't see a switch for that on here. So just make sure you go in there and you slide those all the way up. So we're good. We're calibrated. Everything's good to go. Let's go get this dude in the air. I'm super excited to see how this thing flies. Let's go. Here we go. We're finally going to test fly Contixo's F31 pocket drone. I'm going to hit the 1 key takeoff. We'll launch him in the air and check him out. So here we go. Unlock the motors. Hit the key on top of the controller. Wow, nice takeoff height. That's awesome. The motors sound really good. I'll bring them closer to me in a minute and then you can hear the motors, but let's spin them around a little bit. You can see there the camera just up and down. Nice smooth transition too. It's not choppy. Very cool. The response from the controller to the drone is awesome. I'm gonna do my little famous drone dance here and show you just how responsive it is. You ready? Here we go, drone dance. Very cool. He handles really good too. All right, so let's see. So this is speed 1, I do believe. So I'll take him down. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a gust of wind too, but look, he's doing really well. So I'll take him over here. We'll get him a little lap here and let some of this traffic go by first. He handles really good and turns on a dime. That's awesome. All right, I'll take him down here. Bring him up a little bit. Whoa! All right, here we go. Speed 1. He slows down pretty good too. All right, speed 2. A little bit quicker, not much, not much. Oh yeah, a little bit quicker. I'll bring him by, do a flyby so you guys can see him a little better. Wow, that's freaking awesome. All right, so I'm gonna bring him down the street here a little bit and we are going to test the return to home and see how close he gets to the landing pad. So I'll bring him down here a little bit more. He should go up to the height I have set in my app. And let's see, I'm gonna hit the, let's hit the return to home on the controller. Here we go. Oh, there he goes. So he raised himself up and he's flying backwards to us. Looking for the landing pad. Boy, he's really fighting that wind. All right, he should start descending here in just a minute. Yep, says landing, so here he goes. So it took him a little bit to figure out where he wanted to go, but he's actually going to be really close. Wow, that's actually really damn good. That is awesome. All right, so I'm just going to lift him off from right there, and let's do the 1 key takeoff on the controller. Actually, let's just use the joystick and see how that works. Unlock the motors, and up we go. Cool. This thing is super fun. I mean, he flies. I mean, just look how he handles. It's great. All right, I want to try some of these intelligent features and see how they work. So let's do the follow me first. I'll bring him down here. And I'm going to leave him backwards so you guys can see how he'll turn and face my cell phone. All right, open the features. Follow me. You see there, it wants you to confirm it. Oh, he's turning around looking for me. What's up, dude? Get that camera up a little bit. There I am. Now I'm going to walk around and we'll see if he follows me. No, he's doing it. He's doing it good too. He's keeping me right in the middle of the screen. So I'll stop. He's getting a little bit closer. Oh, and now we'll go back this way. He's looking for me. And now you can raise him and lower him while he's in this mode, which is really cool. All right, so we're gonna get out of follow me. Tap it, cancel it. Now we have control of him again. I really like the way he handles. All right, let's try the next one. The next one is, okay, this is the orbit flight. I'm gonna get him out here a little bit more so we have room. I think I only have it set for 5 meters, so that should only be about 15 feet, but we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna get him kind of right in the middle of all this open area. Orbit, wants us to confirm it. Here we go, let's see what he does. Wow, that's a nice smooth orbit too. Nice and slow, perfect for video. So remember in the settings I showed you earlier, you can change that radius all the way up to, I believe it's like 150 feet. So that's a huge circle. All right, we'll get control of him again. There we go. Back control. All right, so I'm gonna put him up a little higher and we're gonna try the trajectory option on here has a couple different ways you can do it. You can actually draw the pattern you want him to fly in, or you can do a tap to fly and add points. So let's open it up and see what we got here. So you open the map on the corner, the lower left there. I'm gonna change it to satellite here real quick. Zoom it in. Come on, zoom in. All right, so that's Gary. I want to make sure I know which way he's turning. All right, so he's facing right there. So I'm going to go up higher just so I don't freaking hit anything. And let's see. All right, we're going to do the trace and see how that works. Hit go down here at the bottom, submit. It's setting it, confirm it. Here he goes. Little circle he did. Now he's going to go back the other way. That's cool. Oh, I have no idea where I have him going. I just drew a little weird circle, but he's going to 0.4 now. Now he's going to turn and go to 5. Get him up a little bit more, make sure he doesn't hit anything. So now he should start to come back toward us. Yeah, there he goes. That's cool. This little thing is awesome. He's going to each one. You can see it here on the screen too. He's going to 8. He pauses for a little bit, goes to 9, and then to his last one, 10. And he stopped. Complete. And then just tap your little camera button here on the bottom left, that little picture of what the camera sees. And that's it. You have control of them again. Really cool. All right, so let's try one more of the trajectory things here and see how they work. They work because we just did it, but so there is another one you can do, and this is the point. Let's see what this one is. Nope, that one didn't do what I wanted. So the point, you can actually put points where you want him to go. So we'll have him go here. Back down. We'll try to get him on the road. And then back over to us right here. All right, let's try that and see what happens. We're going to submit it. We're going to hit confirm and see where he goes. He's heading over to point 1. Oh, but he doesn't hit the tree. Oh, no, he's going back down the road. Wow, got nice pause in between each point. Gives you plenty of time to take a picture or whatever. So I don't know if this will work. I'm going to open up the camera map here on the corner on the left and see if he'll keep going. So we can see where he's at. Oh yeah, he's doing it. And that's it, last point. Very cool. Bring him down here. I'll do a couple flybys so you guys can hear these motors and check them out. Nice little drone. This really is a great drone to practice on. If you're new, wow, look at that. He just turned on a dime. Look at that. He turned so quick. Damn, he handles really good. So if you're looking for a drone for your first GPS drone, I would absolutely recommend this one. This thing is super fun, easy to fly, and I'm really impressed at how well he handles. That's cool. All right, I'm going to take him further down the street. I'll bring him up higher for you guys. You can see some of that camera. We'll get him up pretty high here and see how he handles up in some more wind. Woo, he's up there now. Look at that. And now you can see the wind's blowing. He's really fighting it, but he's staying right there. That is cool. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to bring him down. We'll take him down the street. We'll try the return to home one more time, see how it works. So we're going to do the return to home on the app this time. Not that it should make a difference, but we're going to do it that way. All right, let's take him down the street here, and we are going to try the return to home on the app and see if we can get it to work. All right, I got him facing us this time. See if he comes straight back to us. All right, here we go. Return to home. We're going to confirm it. Here he goes. It's going up. Here we are. I see us. Here he comes. He's chilling. Now you can see there the app says landing, so he's coming down. He's actually going to be really close again. He's going to be off a little bit, but not bad at all. Oh, that was awesome. That's the CONTIXO F31, guys. Let's get this little dude inside. I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on this little drone. Okay guys, time for my final thoughts on CONTIXO's F31 GPS pocket drone. This little dude is friggin' awesome. Super fun to fly, easy to fly, handled great. I'm definitely going to give this drone 5 stars. These little brushless motors worked perfect. The camera, being on a 1-axis gimbal, really impressive at how clear the FPV view was on the app. The intelligent features, they all worked. They were really easy to do. I like the app. The app was actually really simply laid out. It wasn't jam-packed with all kinds of stuff you don't really need to know. The failsafe features, the return to home worked great. About damn near landed right in the middle of the landing pad when we brought it back home to us. Great little drone all around. Again, if you're a beginner looking for your first GPS drone, I would absolutely recommend this drone. Hell, even if you're not a beginner, I would recommend this drone. It's super fun to fly, you guys. And the price, you can't beat it. to $10.99 on Amazon right now, but get that coupon code while it's still good. Get it for right around 190 bucks. Absolute steal for this little dude. Again, I'll put the link for the coupon code and where to get the drone on Amazon right down in the description. Click on it. Go get yourself one. Have a ton of fun. That's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe and that notify button for me so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Have fun. Stay safe out there. And remember, don't be a drone dummy.